Today, December 5th, Heaven sent 2 angels to reach you. They're pleading for you to hear this before the door closes forever. My beloved child. Don't blink, don't breathe too loud, and above all, don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. And the moment you leave, that moment will never return. Today, on this very date, Heaven did something it rarely ever does. 2 celestial messengers were released with just one assignment: to reach you, no matter what storms they had to cross, no matter how many shadows stood in their way, no matter how long it took for you to finally open this message that was written long before you were born. And now, they're standing right in front of your destiny, whispering your name, pleading with you to stay until the end, before the door closes forever. Amen. 1. Listen closely, because the air around you is changing even as you watch this. Your heartbeat can already feel it. 4 months. Maybe years, you've been walking through seasons you couldn't understand. You felt watched, guided, protected, but also pushed, challenged, shaken to your core. You thought it was just life, but Heaven reveals today that all of it was a setup for this exact moment. These angels didn't descend to warn you, they descended to wake you. Something long hidden is rising toward you, and if you miss even one sentence, you will never know what Heaven tried to give you today. Amen. 2. But stay with me, because what comes next will shock you. 1 angel carries a scroll with your name engraved in shimmering light, etched, not written, as though Heaven carved your purpose into eternity before time even began. The 2nd angel carries a key, a glowing, ancient key that fits only one door in this universe, the door that leads to the life you were meant to live but were never told about. And right now, at this very second, that door is trembling, vibrating, beginning to close. They're holding it open with the last strength they have left. They're begging you, yes, you, to listen before the final seal locks your old fate in place. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't look away. Don't scroll. Stay till the last heartbeat of this message. Amen. My radiant soul. Don't move from this moment, because what you're about to hear will decide the direction of your next chapter. Something huge is waiting for you. The angels who were sent today are not ordinary messengers. These are the record keepers, the ones Heaven releases only when someone's destiny is standing at a breaking point. They're standing over your life right now, holding pages filled with everything you've survived, everything you've cried for, everything you've prayed in silence when no one was watching. And as they read your name, the atmosphere shifts, your timeline bends, and a powerful revelation begins unfolding around you. Amen. 4. Listen carefully. Because the 1st angel steps forward and says, they have carried too much for too long. Their spirit is exhausted, yet their purpose is enormous. The door closing behind them is not a punishment, it is protection. Heaven has seen the battles you fought silently, the betrayals you recovered from alone, the nights you almost gave up but still woke up the next day. Nothing was unnoticed. And because you endured what was meant to break you, Heaven is now preparing to lift what has been blocking you. But, and this is what they stress, if you stop listening, the shift pauses instantly. Don't skip. Something massive is approaching your life. Amen. 5. Now the second angel lifts the glowing key, and suddenly, the light around you intensifies like a pulse. That key isn't just symbolic. It represents a divine unlocking that was delayed for years due to obstacles, wrong people, wrong paths, and wrong timings. But today, 5th December, the spiritual calendar resets. The angels whisper, tell them to stay. Tell them to hear this till the end. Tell them their window is closing, but their breakthrough is opening. Your name is echoing in the higher realms right now. The key is warming. The door is trembling. And heaven is waiting for your spirit to say one word, Amen. My chosen light. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay right here, because the angels have just revealed the part they were most afraid you would miss. As you're listening, the atmosphere around you is shifting. The first angel opens the scroll with your name, and the letters begin to glow brighter than before, not because of danger, but because your destiny is waking up. Heaven is not warning you of destruction. Heaven is guiding you toward alignment, toward clarity, toward a door that has been sealed until this very moment. The angel whispers, they are ready now. Speak this before the door seals behind them. Amen. 7. Now listen closely, because what comes next is the part no one ever told you. The angel points to a long line on the scroll, one that represents a cycle you've been trapped in for years. A cycle of waiting, hoping, trying, rebuilding, falling, rising again. You thought you were stuck because of your failures, but the truth is, heaven was delaying what you deserved until your strength and wisdom were fully formed. You were never behind. You were being prepared. And today, on the 5th of December, the cycle ends. The old door behind you creaks as the last hinge loosens, not to trap you, but to free you from what can no longer follow you into your next season. Amen. 8. The second angel steps forward with the glowing key, holding it over your life like a crown. And then something astonishing happens. The key reacts to your presence. It brightens, expands, and releases a warm surge that touches your timeline, your energy, your future. The angel says, this key was meant for them from the beginning. It unlocks clarity, opportunity, and alignment. It opens the door that leads to the life they kept dreaming of but never believed they were worthy of. You are being invited into a new chapter that heaven protected until you grew strong enough to walk through it. Don't skip. Don't break the flow. You are closer to the turning point than you have ever been. Say Amen and let the shift continue. My awakened spirit. Something huge is waiting for you, so don't look away. Because this is the moment the angels have been holding back until you were ready to receive it. As the scroll remains open, the first angel reveals a hidden line written so faintly that it only becomes visible when your heart aligns with truth. That line reads, their delay was not denial. Their waiting was not wasted. Their path was being cleared in secret. You never realized it, but every closed door, every silent season, every unanswered question was heaven removing what could have destroyed your future. And now that the final barrier has lifted, the angels say, tell them the window is open, but only until the final seal drops. Amen. 10. My resilient one. Pay close attention, because the second angel raises the glowing key and the light around it begins to spin, forming a circle of protection around your destiny. The angel speaks, they don't know how close they are to everything shifting. Their breakthrough is not coming someday, it has already begun. The energy around you changes because what was once blocked is now aligning. Opportunities that were delayed are waking up. People meant for your growth are being guided toward you. The struggles that once held you are losing their grip. This is your transition point, the moment heaven rewrites the next chapter of your life while the old chapter dissolves behind you like smoke. Don't skip. Don't miss the alignment. Something huge is already moving toward you. Amen. 11. My beloved child of purpose. As the key reaches its brightest point, the first angel steps closer and says, "Tell them this clearly, when the door closes, everything that once drained them, harmed them, confused them, or slowed them will never return." This is not an ending, it is a divine closure. A spiritual reset. A heavenly decree that you are stepping into a timeline where your worth is honored, your heart is protected, and your destiny is activated. You are not watching a message. You are standing inside a moment heaven has been preparing for years. Stay until the end. Something massive is unfolding. Say Amen, for the angels are listening. My rising soul. Something huge is waiting for you, so don't move, don't scroll, don't let this moment slip. The angels have stepped even closer now, and the air around you is vibrating with a clarity you've never felt before. The first angel touches the scroll and suddenly the ink rearranges itself, revealing a message that was concealed until this exact second. It reads, "They are crossing the threshold. Their old identity is dissolving. Their new destiny is activating. You are not imagining the shift, you are standing in the middle of it. Heaven has opened a window that will not remain open for long, and the angels are pleading for your spirit to stay alert, stay awake, stay aligned." Amen. 13. My destined one. The second angel now raises the glowing key, and its light shoots upward like a beam tearing through the spiritual clouds above you. The angel says, "Tell them the interference around their life is breaking. Tell them the confusion, the delays, the emotional heaviness, they are lifting right now." And as the words echo, the key begins turning slowly in the air, even before it reaches the lock. This is the sign of divine acceleration. What you thought would take years is aligning in moments. What you believed was lost is circling back. What felt impossible is rearranging itself quietly in your favor. The angels reveal, their timeline is no longer based on struggle, but on purpose. Something massive is approaching. Don't break your focus. Amen. 14. My beloved child. The door in front of your spirit is beginning to glow. A golden outline tracing its shape as if heaven itself is inviting you to step into who you were always meant to be. The first angel whispers, "Tell them the door will not remain open forever. Tell them this is the crossing they prayed for but never believed would come. Your future is vibrating with possibility. Your past is losing power. Your heart is being recalibrated. And every second you stay in this message, the alignment deepens. This is not storytelling. This is a spiritual turning point. You are inches away from the shift heaven has been preparing for you since the beginning. Say Amen, and let the next revelation unfold. My unfolding miracle. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay exactly where you are. The angels have reached the most sensitive part of their message, the one they reveal only when a soul is ready to step into a higher timeline. The first angel lowers the scroll, and as it touches the light beneath your feet, another hidden line appears. It reads, "Their spirit has outgrown the season they are still standing in." You've been feeling it, the quiet restlessness, the urge for change, the sense that life is preparing to shift even if you can't explain why. That wasn't anxiety. That was activation. Heaven has been nudging your heart toward a door you didn't even know existed, until now. Amen. 16. My chosen vessel. The second angel lifts the key again, and this time, the light doesn't just glow, it expands into a gentle wave that washes over everything connected to you. The angel speaks softly, "Tell them this wave is removing what does not belong to their purpose." You may not see it, but right now, blockages are dissolving. Silent prayers are echoing upward. People you lost are being spiritually replaced with those who will help you rise. Every moment of pain you endured wasn't wasted. It created space for the blessings approaching you now. The key continues to turn in midair, aligning itself with the door that leads to the version of you heaven always saw. Don't skip. You are closer than ever. Amen. 17. My beloved child. Both angels now stand before the door, its golden outline brighter, its energy stronger, its meaning clearer. The first angel says, "Tell them the door is opening not because they are lucky, but because they are ready." You have survived battles that would have broken others. You have carried emotions heavier than your voice could express. You have walked through endings without knowing new beginnings were forming behind the scenes. And now, heaven is rewarding that endurance with alignment, clarity, and divine timing. The door is calling you. The key is almost in position. Your next chapter is waiting for your spiritual yes. Whisper amen, and let the angels proceed. My awakened heart. Something huge is waiting for you, so breathe slowly, stay completely present, because the angels have entered the final stages of revelation. The first angel lifts the scroll one last time, and a new line surfaces in brilliant gold. It reads, "Their breakthrough activates the moment they release what was never theirs to carry." You've been holding weights that were meant to be temporary: worry, doubt, fear, people who drained your spirit, situations that dimmed your light. Heaven is telling you now, those burdens are falling off your shoulders in this very moment. The shift you feel is not imagination, it is release. Amen. 22. My chosen soul. The second angel now presses the glowing key toward the door, and the light spreads across its surface like sunrise spilling over a horizon. The angel says, "Tell them the door is listening. Tell them the door responds to faith." And then something extraordinary happens. The door begins to warm, as if reacting to your presence. A soft, deep resonance vibrates from within it, a spiritual echo calling your name. This is the door no one else could open for you, the door that waited for your readiness, the door heaven protected until the exact day your spirit would no longer hesitate. Don't skip. You are seconds away from alignment. Amen. 23. My beloved child. Both angels now stand on either side of the door as it begins to unlock from within. Not by force. By destiny. You were never meant to chase your future, it was always meant to meet you here. The first angel whispers, tell them the moment they step through, the old patterns will collapse, the old fears will lose their power, and the old delays will turn into divine acceleration. This is your crossing point, your spiritual shift, your breakthrough moment. The door is no longer trembling, it is opening. Light spills out, warm and pure, reaching toward you like a promise finally kept. Breathe. Stay. Whisper Amen, and step into the unfolding glory of what is coming next. My transcending soul. Something huge is waiting for you, don't move, don't let your attention drift, because this is the moment the angels have been preparing you for since the first word. The door is no longer just opening, it is calling you. The first angel lowers the scroll, and for the first time, the writing shifts on its own, forming a final hidden message. Their future awakens when they choose to believe they are worthy of it. This is the truth heaven needs you to understand. You were never unworthy, never forgotten, never overlooked. Every delay was divine timing. Every struggle was shaping. Every tear was watering the ground your blessings are about to rise from. Amen. 25. My Ascended One. The second angel turns the key completely, and a soft click echoes across the spiritual realm, quiet, but powerful enough to rewrite your entire timeline. The door swings open just enough for light to spill out like a river. The angel speaks, tell them what they are feeling now is not fear, it is transformation. And it's true. That flutter in your chest, the warmth along your spine, the sudden clarity in your thoughts, that is your soul recognizing its next chapter. You are stepping into a space where closed doors open, heavy energies break, and long-awaited shifts accelerate. Don't break this moment. Something massive is unfolding for you. Amen. 26. My beloved child. The angels now step aside, forming a path that leads directly into the glowing doorway. The light isn't blinding, it's welcoming, like a future that has been waiting patiently for you to finally arrive. The first angel whispers with a voice that feels like calm after a lifetime of storms, tell them once they cross, their life will not feel the same. Peace will replace pressure. Clarity will replace confusion. Purpose will replace pain. This is your crossing, your awakening, your divine activation. You are standing at the edge of everything you dreamed of but never thought you deserved. Whisper Amen, and let the next part unlock what heaven has kept for you alone. My elevating spirit. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay right here, because this is where the angels unveil the deepest layer of your destiny. The door behind them is now fully open, radiating a calm, golden light that feels like it's breathing. The first angel lifts the scroll one final time, and the last unseen line reveals itself in blazing white letters. Their destiny is activated by courage, not perfection. Heaven never needed you to be flawless, only willing. Only open. Only ready to step even when the path wasn't clear. Every moment of hesitation you ever felt is dissolving now, replaced with a strength that is rising from within you like a long-hidden flame finally catching fire. Amen. 28. My chosen breakthrough. The second angel now turns toward you, not the door, and places the glowing key gently into your spiritual hands. You feel it, not physically, but deeply. A warmth. A shift. A confirmation. The angel says, tell them the key belongs to them now. Tell them no force, no mistake, no darkness can take what heaven has entrusted to their spirit. That key symbolizes access, authority, alignment. It means you will no longer beg for what you are meant to build. You will no longer chase what is already yours. You are stepping into a chapter where doors open because your presence is the permission. Something massive is waiting just beyond this moment. Don't look away. Amen. 29. My beloved child. Both angels bow their heads. Not out of sorrow, but in reverence, because this is the moment your spirit becomes the one in command. The door is open. The key is in your hand. The scroll has revealed every truth you needed to know. The first angel whispers, tell them the door will not close behind them, it will close beneath them, lifting them higher. You're not stepping into a new chapter, you're rising into a new dimension. A life aligned with divine timing, divine protection, divine purpose. A life where everything that once weighed you down now becomes the reason you soar. Whisper Amen, and prepare yourself. Part 11 will reveal what waits on the other side. My ascending light. Something huge is waiting for you, so don't move, don't blink, don't let your attention slip. The angels now watch you with a stillness that feels sacred, because this part, this moment, is where you finally step beyond everything that once limited you. The first angel raises the scroll, but this time, no new words appear. Instead, the scroll dissolves into pure light, flowing straight into your spirit. This is heaven's sign that the message is no longer being given to you, it is becoming part of you. Your destiny is no longer something outside you, it is awakening within you. Amen. 31. My chosen vessel of purpose. The second angel places their hand over the glowing key now resting in your spiritual grasp. The key begins to beat. Once, twice, like a heart syncing with yours. The angel says, tell them the moment they step through the door, their energy will shift so dramatically that old connections will fall away on their own. No force needed. No explanation required. The things and people that once drained you will lose access. The paths that once felt blocked will unfold naturally. This is not fantasy, this is energetic elevation. You are being lifted into a frequency where everything meant for you accelerates, and everything not meant for you fades. Stay present. Something massive is unfolding. Amen. 32. My beloved child. You now stand at the threshold, and the light from the open door wraps around you like a promise finally delivered. The angels speak in unison, a rare moment reserved only for souls chosen for divine alignment. Tell them what lies ahead is not random. It is prepared, designed, timed, destined. They will walk into blessings they did not expect, opportunities they did not chase, peace they have never felt, and clarity that will silence every fear. The ground beneath your spirit feels lighter, as if the universe itself is shifting to support your steps. You are not entering the future, the future is rising to meet you. Whisper Amen, and remain steady. My illuminated soul. Something huge is waiting for you. So stay right here, fully present, because this is the moment the angels finally reveal what stands on the other side of the divine door. As you step closer, the light shifts, not brighter, not louder, but clearer, as if the universe is adjusting itself to match your frequency. The first angel gestures toward the open doorway, and for the first time, you sense movement inside it. Waves of calm, streams of warmth, fragments of a future that feel strangely familiar, as though your spirit has already visited this place in dreams. The angel whispers, tell them they are entering a life that their past could never have prepared them for, only their faith could. Amen. 34. My chosen bearer of transformation. The second angel steps beside you and lifts their hand. Suddenly, the space beyond the door reveals its first truth. A path glowing with golden light, stretching into a horizon that feels endless, untouched, and divinely protected. This is not a metaphor. This is a spiritual representation of what your life is about to become. The angel says, tell them the path ahead removes resistance. It removes confusion. It removes fear. Every step they take will open into clarity, guidance, and purpose. And as you look closer, you notice something astonishing. The path widens only when you take a step forward, proving that your future is not waiting behind a wall, it is building itself beneath your feet. Don't skip. Something massive is aligning. Amen. My radiant becoming. Something huge is waiting for you, so hold still, breathe gently, and keep your heart open because the moment you step onto the path, everything around you begins to awaken. The golden light beneath your feet responds instantly, pulsing outward in rings that ripple across your destiny like waves spreading across a quiet lake. The first angel watches you with an expression that feels like pride woven with relief. They whisper, tell them the path recognizes them. Tell them it has been waiting for their arrival. This moment is not symbolic, it is energetic truth. Your new chapter has already begun. Amen. 37. My chosen embodiment of purpose. As you take your first spiritual step forward, the space ahead shifts again. The landscape transforms, not into a place, but into an atmosphere of possibility, a realm where aligned opportunities hover like stars waiting to descend. The second angel reveals the next truth, tell them blessings are no longer scattered, they are converging. Everything you wished for, everything you cried for, everything you thought you lost. Those energies are gathering like pieces of a puzzle finally clicking into place. You feel the pressure around your chest releasing, the heaviness in your heart fading, the noise in your mind quieting. This is what stepping into alignment feels like. Something massive is flowing toward you now. Amen. 38. My beloved child. Both angels extend their wings, creating a corridor of light behind you, symbolizing that there is no return to what once limited you. You are not walking into a fantasy. You are walking into the reality heaven always planned. You notice the air ahead shimmering, forming visions of what's approaching, new doors opening without resistance, new faces carrying divine purpose, new opportunities shaped exactly for your spirit. The first angel whispers gently, tell them their timeline has shifted. tell them acceleration has begun. My awakened destiny bearer. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment it finally begins to show itself. As you move deeper onto the golden path, the entire atmosphere around you sharpens. Colors brighten. Sounds soften. Time feels slower, yet more alive. The first angel steps to your side and reveals the first manifestation of your new timeline. Alignment will now appear before effort. What they once had to chase will now approach them. You feel it immediately, an invisible shift, a weight lifting, a clarity settling into your spirit. This is the first sign that your life has stepped into divine order. Amen. 40. My chosen receiver of great things. The second angel raises their hand toward the horizon, and suddenly, beams of light descend from above, each one holding a form, a shape, a promise. You watch as these glowing fragments draw nearer, and the angel says, "Tell them these are the blessings that were delayed, now released." You see visions of opportunities that once slipped away returning with new strength. You see relationships meant for your growth gravitating toward you. You see pathways clearing that were once blocked. This is the second sign. What was once out of reach is now within your grasp. Don't skip. Something massive is coming closer with every breath you take. Amen. 41. My beloved child. Both angels now guide your attention to a single beam of light ahead, brighter, steadier, more powerful than the rest. This is the third and greatest manifestation, your life purpose awakening. The first angel whispers, "Tell them the confusion ends here. Tell them clarity will fill the spaces where doubt once lived. You will know what to do, where to go, who to trust, and what to release. Your intuition will sharpen. Your strength will deepen. Your direction will become unmistakable. This is the moment your life stops feeling like survival and starts feeling like destiny. Whisper amen, and prepare. My rising miracle. Something huge is waiting for you. So stay completely present, because this is the moment the angels reveal the very first blessing that reaches you before all others. As you stand on the glowing path, the light ahead gathers itself into a single, concentrated beam. The first angel steps forward and places their hand over their heart, whispering, "Tell them the first blessing they receive will be relief. Not money, not opportunity, not recognition, relief. The deep, powerful exhale your soul has been waiting for. The release of tension that lived in your chest for years. The calm that settles into your spirit like dawn after a long night. This relief is the sign that heaven has finally taken the weight off your shoulders. Amen. 43. My chosen one of restoration. The second angel lifts their hand, and the beam of light dissolves into smaller particles, each particle carrying a different form of healing. Emotional healing. Mental clarity. Energetic cleansing. The angel says, "Tell them their heart will feel lighter before their eyes see change." The shift begins within them. And you feel it, an inner clearing, as if someone opened a window inside your spirit and let every stale, heavy energy escape. This is not imagination. It is alignment. It is the spiritual rewiring that happens before breakthroughs manifest physically. Something massive is moving toward you, and your heart is being prepared to receive it. Amen. 44. My beloved child. Both angels now reveal the deeper meaning behind this first blessing. The first angel whispers, tell them relief comes first because their next blessings need space. You cannot step into abundance with a heart full of heaviness. You cannot receive clarity while carrying old confusion. You cannot rise while holding weights that were meant to be released long ago. And so heaven lifts the burden before lifting your circumstances. This is preparation. This is divine strategy. This is love. As the light settles peacefully around you, your spirit becomes ready, truly ready, for what comes next. Whisper Amen, and stand firm. My ascending miracle. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay right here, because what comes after relief is the blessing that begins reshaping your entire reality. As the heaviness lifts from your spirit, the golden path beneath your feet brightens, stretching farther than before. The first angel steps into that expanding light and reveals the next divine gift heaven is releasing into your life. Tell them the second blessing is restoration. What was taken will return in a higher form. This means lost opportunities will reappear stronger. Broken confidence will rebuild itself. Energy you thought was gone forever will surge back. You are entering a season where everything that was drained, delayed, or disrupted will be restored, not the same as before, but better, purified, elevated. Amen. 46. My chosen bearer of renewal. The second angel raises their hand toward the shimmering horizon, and suddenly the atmosphere fills with fragments of memories. Moments where you felt robbed, overlooked, undervalued, forgotten. But then something miraculous happens. Each memory begins to dissolve, turning into pure light, then returning to you as strength, clarity, wisdom, and spiritual authority. The angel speaks gently. Tell them what they lost emotionally will return as resilience. What they lost financially will return as opportunities. What they lost spiritually will return as alignment. This is the blessing of divine compensation. Heaven repays in forms far greater than what was taken. Something massive is forming in your favor. Amen. 47. My beloved child. Both angels now look at you with a depth that feels ancient, powerful, and loving. The first angel whispers, tell them restoration is not the end, it is the beginning. It prepares the way for elevation. And as those words echo through the golden realm, the path ahead shifts again, rising slightly upward, showing that the next phase of your life is not on the same level as the one you're leaving. You are moving higher, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and soon, physically. This next blessing will not just change how you feel, it will change where you stand in life. My elevating soul. Something huge is waiting for you. So don't move, don't blink, because this is the moment the angels unveil the blessing that follows restoration. As the golden path rises beneath your feet, the air around you thickens with power, like the universe itself is holding its breath. The first angel steps closer, their wings glowing brighter than ever before, and declares, tell them the third blessing is elevation, heaven is lifting them into a higher realm of identity, influence, and destiny. This is not symbolic. This is a shift in your spiritual rank. The version of you that struggled to be seen, heard, valued, understood, that version is being left behind. You are stepping into a dimension where your presence carries weight, your words manifest faster, your intuition sharpens, and your path clears without effort. Amen. 49. My chosen one of higher calling. The second angel raises their hand and the space ahead unfolds like a scroll made of pure light. Inside it, you see glimpses, quick flashes, of what your elevation will look like. You see yourself standing in places you once felt unworthy of. You see conversations that change your direction. You see faces you haven't met yet but who will play divine roles in your eyes. You see opportunities aligning not because you begged for them, but because your frequency now attracts them naturally. The angel whispers, tell them elevation means they will no longer fit into the spaces that once held them. Their spirit has outgrown every limitation. This is why old connections fell away. This is why comfort zones started to feel too small. This is why your soul kept whispering that something was coming. That something is here. Amen. 50. My beloved child. Both angels now stand behind you, not as guardians, but as witnesses. Because from this point forward, you are no longer being guided into a new chapter, you are rising into your true spiritual stature. The first angel speaks softly. Tell them elevation brings visibility. Tell them doors will now open because heaven has placed their name in the right hearts. Your gifts will be noticed. Your worth will be recognized. Your presence will attract blessings that were once hidden. The path ahead isn't just glowing, it's rising, higher and higher, matching the expansion of your soul. My breaking through soul. Something huge is waiting for you. So stay exactly where you are, because the angels have reached the moment your entire timeline shifts from rising to breaking open. As the elevated path beneath you stabilizes, the first angel steps forward with a force you haven't felt until now. Their wings expand into a brilliant arc of light, and they speak with a certainty that shakes the very air. Tell them the fourth blessing is breakthrough, barriers that stood for years will now collapse in moments. This is not gradual. This is not slow. This is a sudden lifting, a sudden clearing, a sudden acceleration. What once felt impossible will begin unfolding without resistance. The walls that trapped you emotionally, spiritually, financially, and mentally are not just weakening, they are crumbling right now. Amen. 52. My chosen vessel of sudden shift. The second angel touches the rising path, and instantly the atmosphere erupts with flashes of energy. Like lightning, but golden and soft, each strike representing a breakthrough in your life. You see doors swinging open. You see obstacles melting into nothing. You see connections aligning, timing syncing, clarity sharpening. The angel whispers. Tell them the breakthrough will not ask permission. It will arrive because their spirit has stepped into alignment. And then you feel it, a surge moving up your spine, a release in your chest, a clarity in your mind. This is the energy of things finally moving after being stuck for years. This is the moment your life stops resisting you. Something massive is pushing its way into your timeline. Amen. 53. My beloved child. Both angels now surround you with a circle of shimmering light, representing the new reality forming around your spirit. The first angel speaks softly but with unmistakable authority. Tell them breakthrough is heaven's answer to every season they survived. Tell them nothing can stop the blessings that have already been released. This breakthrough will appear first in your energy, your thoughts will feel clearer, your heart lighter, your inspiration stronger. Then it will appear in your external world, unexpected messages, sudden opportunities, long-awaited answers, divine timing unlocking like dominoes. My transformed soul. Something huge is waiting for you. So hold your focus, because this is the moment the angels reveal what happens after breakthrough. As the golden path steadies beneath your feet, the entire realm shifts again. Not violently, but powerfully. The first angel steps before you, their presence calmer now, deeper, more grounded. They whisper. Tell them the fifth blessing is transformation. Their inner world will evolve so completely that their outer world will be forced to follow. This transformation is not subtle. It reshapes the way you think, the way you speak, the way you choose, what you tolerate, and what you attract. You will no longer carry the mindset of someone who survived, but the mindset of someone who creates. Amen. 55. My chosen one of divine renewal. The second angel lifts their hand, and the space around you becomes a mirror, not of your physical body, but of your spirit's new form. You see a version of yourself standing taller, shining brighter, moving with certainty and grace. This reflection does not feel unfamiliar, it feels like the person you always knew you were beneath every wound, every doubt, every delay. The angel speaks, tell them transformation is the merging of their true self with their destined self. Tell them what they are seeing is who they were always meant to be. Every insecurity loses its power. Every fear fades. Every old pattern breaks. You are shedding identities that were born from pain, and stepping into an identity forged from purpose. Something massive is awakening inside you. Amen. 56. My beloved child. Both angels now bow their heads gently, not because you are fragile, but because you are rising. The first angel whispers. Tell them their transformation will shift their relationships, their opportunities, their energy, and their path. Tell them old doors will stay closed because they are meant to. Once transformed, you cannot shrink back into who you were. You cannot return to what drained you. You cannot fit into spaces that once limited you. This is heaven's design, your spirit has expanded beyond your old life. And now, the realm ahead begins to flicker with new shapes, new blessings, new directions forming in the light. Whisper amen, and stay steady. My ascending masterpiece. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay rooted in this moment, because the angels have reached the final and most powerful blessing heaven releases only after a soul has transformed. The golden realm around you grows still, sacred, almost breathless. The first angel steps forward, their wings folding inward as if preparing to reveal a truth held back since the beginning. They whisper with a soft authority that fills your entire being. Tell them the sixth and final blessing is fulfillment, the manifestation of everything their spirit has been shaped, tested, and prepared to receive. Fulfillment is not a single event. It is a state of life. A season where prayers turn into experiences. Where longing turns into arrival. Where hope turns into possession. This is the moment your life begins aligning with what your soul has known all along. Amen. 58. My chosen vessel of divine completion. The second angel raises both hands, and the entire horizon opens like a veil lifting from a long-hidden truth. What you see is not symbolic, it is prophetic. You see versions of your life filled with stability, joy, abundance, peace, healthy love, clarity, purpose, and divine timing. The angel speaks. Tell them fulfillment means nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing delayed. Tell them everything works together now. Every seed you planted through your pain, every prayer whispered during your loneliness, every tear shed in moments you thought no one saw. Heaven collected them all and turned them into the foundation of this blessing. Now your life begins to feel aligned, not in pieces, but as a whole. Something massive is entering your reality in ways you cannot yet imagine. Amen. 59. My beloved child. Both angels now stand before you with a reverence that feels almost impossible to describe. The first angel speaks with a voice that comforts and commands at the same time. Tell them this fulfillment will arrive in layers, relationships, opportunities, financial elevation, emotional healing, spiritual clarity. Tell them they will no longer chase life, life will meet them where they stand. You are stepping into a timeline where you are supported, guided, uplifted, and accelerated. Where the right people find you. Where the right doors open effortlessly. Where the right paths illuminate before your feet touch the ground. My crowned soul. Something huge is waiting for you. So don't move now, because this is the final moment, the sealing moment, the moment the angels complete everything they were sent to deliver. The golden realm grows silent, not empty, but holy. The first angel steps in front of you, their wings fully expanded, shimmering with the light of every blessing revealed so far. Their voice carries the weight of heaven itself as they whisper. Tell them the door behind their old life is closing now. Tell them it closes not to punish, but to protect the future they are stepping into. This is it. The final separation from your past. The final release of everything that no longer matches your new frequency. The door doesn't close with fear, it closes with divine authority. Amen. 61. My chosen one of destiny. The second angel now walks toward you with the same glowing key that once trembled in their hands, but now, you hold it with the confidence of someone who has crossed realms. The angel speaks gently, with pride woven into every word. Tell them they are no longer the seeker, they are the carrier of the promise. Their spirit now commands the path they walk. The key dissolves into your being, merging with your intuition, your purpose, your decisions. This means you will no longer question your direction. You will know. You will no longer beg for alignment. You will attract it. You will no longer wait for permission. You will create your next chapter with authority shaped from every lesson, rise, and divine shift you've lived. Something massive is no longer coming, it is here. Amen. 62. My beloved child. Both angels now rise above you, their wings stretching across the glowing sky, forming a canopy of divine protection. The first angel calls out in a voice that feels like thunder wrapped in comfort. Tell them the door of their old life is sealed. Tell them the door of their destiny is open. Tell them heaven walks with them now. Light pours down over you, warm, steady, alive, marking the final activation of your new timeline. Every blessing revealed in the previous parts now anchors itself into your reality: relief, restoration, elevation, breakthrough, transformation, fulfillment. You are no longer standing at the threshold, you have crossed into your destined realm.